I need super glue for the tassel. Anybody have any? No? Bobby pin? Welcome, friends, and thank you for joining us on this very special day, our graduation. Winter's glory. What he said. First of all, I'd like to thank our faculty for all their hard work and guidance. Without you, this day would not be possible. To our family and friends, for all your support, love, and understanding. And to all my classmates, for not making me feel uncomfortable as the old man in the group. You were always there with a smile to lend help where it was needed. For most teenagers, your job is to go to school, keep your grades up, and finish your high school education. Your final goal is to graduate and move on to college. But if you drop out like I did and fail to do this in your younger years, it can prove more difficult to return later on to complete what you should have finished in the first place. Family obligations, a required job that you can't seem to advance in, and life in general can stand in the way. Returning back to school can be a daunting task at first if you consider everything else going on in your life. It does not mean it's not possible. I dropped out of school before the 10th grade. Back then I thought getting any job that would earn me a paycheck would be fine. I didn't really think I needed to finish school. As long as I had any job, it didn't matter. I hung out with the wrong people, smoked the wrong stuff, and drank when I shouldn't have. Before I knew it, a high school education had become just a memory. Then I grew up and realized without a high school diploma or a GED, I would most likely keep getting the same going nowhere type jobs. It was time for things to change. When I was thinking about going back to school, I have to admit I was scared. I'm 48 years old. Going back to the classroom was a little hard. But then I asked myself why I was doing this. It wasn't necessarily because I had to, although it would allow me the opportunity for a better paying job and a sense of accomplishment, but because I wanted to. Nobody forced me into those classes. I wanted to open new doors, and getting my GED would allow me to apply for a better job. Also, my brain was in need of some relearning, as it were. So I called Caribou Adult Ed and enrolled in the GED program. The first few classes were a bit challenging, and for a while I was afraid I really was too old to do this and too much time had gone by. I had forgotten a lot of what I learned before, or maybe it was just hidden away somewhere. The only subject I did remember was science. Reading, writing, and math? Yeah. But you know what? It was all worth it. It was one of the best decisions I've made in my life so far. I want to especially thank my teachers, Gary, Leo, who apparently is taking a nap, and Lynn. You folks made the whole learning process much easier than I thought. I would also like to congratulate the rest of my classmates on a job well done and an achievement well earned. Getting that small piece of paper means so much to me, and with it, I can now apply my dream job at Cabela's. One last thing in mind. I'm the oldest graduate in my class. If I can do this, anybody can.